Midas, wait. We just want a little token of your affection.
Yes, a kiss should suffice.
Ladies, I'm flattered, but I'm really not the kissing on the first encounter type. Let's not get carried away with the affectionate gestures.
Just one little kiss, Midas. How hard could that be?
We promise it won't turn you to stone.
Ladies, please. There's only so much Midas to go around. Besides, my heart belongs to another.
Another? Now you've piqued our curiosity. Who is she?
Yes, do tell. We promise not to turn her into a statue, unless she's prettier than us.
Her identity remains my secret. For now, let's just say she's the one treasure I'm still searching for.
Midas, your reputation precedes you. I must say this party is as golden as they say.
Indeed, I've explored many places, but this mansion is quite the treasure. A kiss from the host would make the evening perfect.
Ladies, you honor me with your presence. If you're looking for treasures, I assure you, there are plenty around that don't involve my lips. Actually, I have something even more spectacular to show you. Follow me. Just through here.
Midas, what's the meaning of this?
Looking for treasure, you said? I didn't expect a stable.
Consider it a little diversion. Enjoy some time with my golden-maned friend there. I promise, he's quite the charmer.
Well, Lara, it seems we've been outplayed.
Indeed, but the night is young. Let's see what other adventures this mansion holds.
There he is, the Golden Midas. Let's see if his heart is as susceptible to enchantment as everything else.
Just one little spell. May the best enchantress win.
Ah, what do we have here? A witch and a wizard in my personal retreat. To what do I owe this magical intrusion?
Just a token of my affection, dear Midas. You'll soon find yourself unable to resist my charm.
Not so fast. Midas, you'll find my magic far more compelling. You'll adore me and forget she even exists.
Ladies, I'm flattered, really. But don't you think this is a bit excessive?
Back off. He's mine.
In your dreams, he clearly prefers a more sophisticated enchantress.
Golden touch, golden heart. But it's time to depart. Let's leave the love spells to the amateurs. Note to self. Avoid forests where witches and wizards roam. And maybe invest in some anti-enchantment armor. You know, Brutus, for once I thought I could enjoy a quiet cup of coffee without any enchantresses, witches, or wizards on my tail.
Well, boss, it's not every day someone with a golden touch in a mansion that rivals Olympus itself walks into town. You're like a magnet for these folks.
It's exhausting, Brutus. I just want some normalcy, you know? A day without spells, potions, or love-struck deities.
Maybe it's not just your charm, Midas. Ever thought that maybe they're all after your giant mansion? I mean, who wouldn't want a piece of that?
Perhaps you're right. Maybe I should downsize. Trade the mansion for a cottage. How's that for a change?
A cottage? You? I'll believe it when I see it. Plus, how would you fit all your gold in a cottage?
Very funny, Brutus. But really, maybe a simpler life wouldn't be so bad.
Or maybe you need to start enchanting back, boss. Give them a taste of their own medicine.
Now, there's an idea. Midas, the enchanter, has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Well, boss, whatever you decide, I've got your back. Mansion or cottage, enchanter or not.
Appreciated, Brutus. For now, let's just enjoy our coffee. Aphrodite, there's something I need to tell you. It's about these admirers I've encountered recently.
Admirers? Oh, do tell. I'm all ears, Midas.
Well, it seems I've become somewhat of an attraction to a few individuals. A witch, a poison ivy, even Wonder Woman and Lara Croft have shown a certain interest.
Interest in you? And how, pray tell, did you respond to this interest?
I assured them my heart belongs to someone else. You know, trying to keep things professional.
Professional? Oh, Midas, you really are made of gold through and through. Cold and unyielding.
Ow! Aphrodite, was that really necessary?
Perhaps not, but consider it a reminder. My emotions are not to be trifled with.
Duly noted, my dear. Your feelings are as clear as crystal now. No more admirer talk, I promise.
Good. Now, let's focus on something less electrifying, shall we?
Kora, I didn't expect to find anyone here. This garden seemed like the perfect hideaway from, well, everything.
Sometimes the best places are found when we're not really looking.
Just seeking a moment's peace. It seems my newfound popularity isn't all it's cracked up to be.
Popularity, fame, adoration. These are fleeting, Midas. They come and go like the seasons. But your integrity, your true self, that's what really matters.
Well, it's simple yet effective. You pretend to be my girlfriend. If the word spreads that my heart is taken, perhaps the others will back off.
Me? Pretend to be your girlfriend? That's quite the scheme, Midas. But why choose me for this role?
Because you're the only one I trust with this performance. Besides, your strong persona might just be the deterrent we need.
All right, Midas. I'll play along with your little charade, but only if it brings you the peace you're seeking.
Thank you, Kora. With you by my side, I'm sure the garden parties will be far less crowded.
Aphrodite, I have news. It's about Midas.
What about him? Speak quickly, Gwen.
Well, it seems Midas has a new companion. He's been seen with Kora, and they're pretending to be in a relationship.
Pretending? With Kora? How dare he play such games, and with her?
I thought you should know. I know how much you, care about Midas.
Prepare yourself, Kora. You've awakened the wrath of love, and I will stop at nothing to protect what is rightfully mine. Midas, Kora, how dare you betray me with this facade?
Aphrodite, please, let's not do this here. You've misunderstood our intentions.
It's not what you think, Aphrodite. This was just a strategy, nothing more.
A strategy? To deceive me? To make a fool of me in front of everyone?
Stop, Aphrodite, don't do this. There's no need to escalate things further.
You stand up for her? After everything?
Aphrodite, I know you're hurt, but violence isn't the answer. Let's resolve this peacefully.
No, I will not stoop to this. But no, this isn't over.
Are you okay?
I am. But I think we may have annoyed her.
All I wanted was to play Candy vs. Fruit, the game from Seasons with the code below. But now I have to deal with this nonsense. Where is he? No one treats me like that without facing Olympus's wrath.
Well, if it isn't the goddess of love. Didn't expect you to crash this party.
I'm not just a pretty face, I'm an Olympian warrior.
Could have fooled me with all those love songs and poems.
and tell him he's next. Midas, how do you always manage to look so composed?
Aphrodite, even in the heat of battle, one must maintain a certain allure. After all, you never know who might board your yacht.
I came here furious, ready to, and now, seeing you,
It's okay. We've been through a lot, haven't we? Can't we put the past behind us?
This isn't just about the past. You've caused chaos, not just in my world, but in...
And I regret it, truly. If I could turn back time, if I could undo the pain I've caused.
I want to believe you. I really do.
Let's create a future where we're not defined by our past mistakes.
Maybe there's a chance for us after all.
You must be Aphrodite. I'm Marigold, this yacht's namesake, and more importantly, Midas's daughter.
Marigold, what a lovely name. Yes, I'm Aphrodite. Your father and I were just catching up.
Dad, are you sure it's wise to mingle with Olympians again? Especially after everything?
It's all right, Marigold. Aphrodite and I have a complex history, but we're starting anew, right?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye out. Dad's been through enough without inviting more drama.
Don't worry, Marigold. I have no intention of causing any trouble.
I'll be inside. Remember what I said, Dad.
That's my girl, fiercely loyal and protective. Anyway, about that date.
Yes, I'd like that. Let's meet later. Away from prying eyes and protective daughters.
It's a date then. Until tonight, Aphrodite.
There you are. I've been waiting. We need to talk about Aphrodite.
Tell me about it. After the thrashing she gave me, I'm all ears for any plan against her.
She's bewitched my father, and I won't stand by while she weaves her web around him. We need to act, and fast.
Even goddesses have weaknesses. We find hers, exploit it, and make sure she can no longer interfere in your father's life, or mine.
Exactly. I'll keep an eye on her, learn her routines, her likes, her dislikes. Knowledge will be our weapon.
And I'll gather some intel from the underworld. There might be a few old scores that can be settled with her downfall.
I'm really looking forward to this evening with Midas, but I can't shake the feeling that Marigold might try to interfere.
Marigold is quite protective of her father, isn't she? But I might have a solution to keep her occupied.
Oh, do tell.
Why not set her up with someone else for the evening? Someone who can ensure she's too preoccupied to meddle in your affairs.
Interesting. And who did you have in mind?
How about Hades? He's got his own agenda, but I'm sure he wouldn't mind playing along if it means causing a bit of chaos.
Hades and Marigold? That's an unusual pairing. But you're right, it might just work. And it could have the added benefit of making Midas a tad jealous.
Exactly. A little jealousy never hurts.
All right, I'll arrange it. Tonight I'll focus on Midas, and let Hades handle Marigold.
What's all this? Planning a little late-night hunting, are we?
Oh, Artemis, we were just ensuring our defenses are in order. You know, routine checks.
Exactly. Can't be too careful these days.
Speaking of being careful, I've been thinking, Marigold. You've been quite isolated since you arrived. How about a change of pace? A blind date, perhaps?
A blind date? Here on Olympus?
Yes. There's someone who's quite eager to meet you. Very influential and, let's say, quite the catch.
Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to meet someone new. It does get lonely here, away from home.
But our plan...
It can wait, Brutus. Tonight, I'll take a break. Who knows? This might be an interesting evening after all.
Wonderful. I'll make the arrangements. Trust me, you won't be disappointed.
I hope you know what you're doing, Marigold.
tonight's the night. Aphrodite, you'll see just how much I've changed.
Let's make this evening unforgettable, for all the right reasons.
Well, Hades, let's see if you can impress me. Tonight might just be full of surprises.
Marigold, huh? This should be interesting. Let's add a little intrigue to the night.
To new beginnings and putting the past where it belongs.
To a night of possibilities.
Not your typical underworld fare, I admit. But I thought we'd try something different.
It's beautiful. Thank you, Hades.
Marigold, what are you doing here? With him.
Dad? I could ask you the same, and with Aphrodite no less.
Seems our little gathering has taken an unexpected turn.
This evening just got a lot more interesting.
You and Hades? Is this some kind of joke?
I'm my own person, Dad. And you, rekindling with the goddess who...
Let's not turn this into a spectacle. We're all adults, albeit immortal ones.
Let's talk this through. There's clearly more at play here than dinner plans.
You! What are your intentions with my daughter? Are you using her to get to me?
Midas, your paranoia is unbecoming. Marigold and I simply share mutual interests.
Marigold, this isn't about us. Your father and I have history, yes, but our intentions are our own.
I don't trust you, Aphrodite. Your history has caused enough turmoil.
I won't let you manipulate us.
Your fear blinds you, Midas. Open your eyes to the real threat.
Can't you see? We're not enemies. Our fates are intertwined, for better or worse.
No, you're just trying to weave your influence around everyone you meet.
This isn't over.
Indeed, it's far from it.
Let's find a path to understanding, for all our sakes.
Zeus and his forces have tightened their grip on the island. It's time we shatter their stronghold.
I've got a plan. What if we charm our way in, specifically through Aphrodite? She's Zeus's daughter.
Seduce a goddess? That's your plan.
Not just any goddess. If she falls for me, we'll have an inside track to Zeus.
Intriguing. But Aphrodite is never far from Zeus's watchful eye. We'll need a diversion.
What kind of diversion are we talking about?
A meeting. A proposition of truce among the island's most powerful guardians. Zeus can't resist such a gathering.
Get Zeus out of the castle, and I get Aphrodite out of Zeus's grasp. Clever.
I'll summon Zeus, Cerberus, and Medusa under the guise of seeking peace. Meanwhile, you two infiltrate the castle and win over Aphrodite.
And if this goes south?
Then we resort to our usual tactics. Chaos and destruction. But first, we play the game of deception.
Let's turn the tides in our favor. Aphrodite won't know what hit her.
As long as we're not the ones getting hit by Zeus's lightning bolts in the end.
Hades seeks a truce after all this time? I'm wary of his motives, yet we mustn't dismiss this outright.
It could be a trap, my lord.
Increase our defenses while I attend this meeting. If Hades is plotting something, we'll be prepared.
So, Hades wants to talk peace? Huh. As if we'd ever trust that backstabber. But I'll play along. See what he's scheming.
A ceasefire from Hades? Now that's interesting. But what's really behind his olive branch, I wonder?
Ensure our realm is secure. I want eyes everywhere. If Hades so much as twitches in the wrong direction, I want to know.
As you wish, my lord.
Hades, why this sudden call for peace? It's unlike you to tire of conflict.
The time for endless battle is over. I seek a truce, a chance for us all to coexist without the shadow of war.
Just like that? You expect us to believe you're turning over a new leaf?
There's always a catch with you, Hades. What's the real game here?
I've grown weary of the strife. Our island deserves a future free from our feuds.
A noble sentiment if it's true, but trust is earned, not given freely.
I understand your reservations. I'm willing to prove my intentions. Let's start small. A gesture of goodwill from each of us.
And if you step out of line?
Then you have my permission to unite against me. I am putting my fate in your hands as a show of my commitment to this truce.
Perhaps there is a chance for a new beginning, but we will be watching closely.
Very well, we will tentatively accept this truce, Hades. But at the first sign of treachery, our alliance will end this ceasefire swiftly.
I would expect nothing less. Thank you for this opportunity to mend old wounds.
Remember, silence is key. We take them out quietly.
Got it. I will follow your lead.
This way. The less noise, the better.
This place is a maze. Keep an eye out for patrols.
That was close. We need to keep moving.
There, the room should be just ahead.
Let's wrap this up. The less time we spend here, the better.
What disturbance mars the peace of my sanctuary?
Surprise!
Release me. Do you not know who I am?
We know exactly who you are, Aphrodite. And that's precisely why you're coming with us.
Behold the might of love.
So beautiful.
Why do my powers not affect you?
Hades' magic shields me. Your seduction is futile. Snap out of it. We have what we came for.
Sorry, boss.
For the sake of our island, let's hope this truce holds.
We'll be watching, Hades. Any sign of treachery and this truce is over.
Remember, peace is fragile. Handle it with care.
Fools. All of them. They think they've secured peace, but they've only given me the opening I need. With the gods distracted, I can enact the next phase of my plan. Soon, the whole island will be under my control, piece by piece. You're about to play a pivotal role in our grand design. Your affection for Midas here will be instrumental.
Just think of it as a new adventure, one where we get to be close.
Close? With Midas?
More than close. You'll see him as your heart's true desire.
Midas, my dear Midas.
That's right, Aphrodite. It's me, your devoted Midas.
Oh, Midas, how I've longed for this moment. To be by your side is all I desire.
Excellent. Now, Midas, with Aphrodite's affection, you'll have an insider among the gods. Use it wisely.
I understand. We'll begin our courtship then?
Yes, my love. Let's not waste a single precious moment.
With every piece in place, the board is set. Now, let the game truly begin.
What happened here? Speak.
My Lord Zeus. It was an attack. 2 intruders. They took Aphrodite.
Took Aphrodite. How did this happen under our watch?
They were like shadows, my lord. Striking swiftly. We couldn't stop them.
Hades, this reeks of his treachery. He orchestrated the truce to catch us off guard.
We must act, my lord, before they harm Lady Aphrodite.
Rally the guards. We must prepare to strike back. Hades will pay dearly for this affront. We will rescue Aphrodite and bring these deceivers to justice.
What's all this commotion about?
You're here. You're safe. We thought you were taken.
Taken? No, I was merely out with some acquaintances. Why? What's happened?
My lady, those were not mere acquaintances. We were led to believe they abducted you.
Oh, you mean Midas and his friend? They're harmless. We were just having a bit of fun trying to get me out of the castle for a while.
Midas? Why does that name stir concern within me?
Oh, Midas is just someone special I've recently met. In fact, I was hoping to introduce him to you as my boyfriend.
Boyfriend? This is the first I'm hearing of it, and under such peculiar circumstances.
I know. It's all been a whirlwind. But don't worry, you'll like him. He's quite charming.
Very well, if he has your affection, we shall meet him. But stay vigilant, my dear. Not all that glitters in this world is gold.
Of course, Zeus. You'll see. Everything's just perfect.